What's up guys, Kadanja here with another video for you guys. Today I've decided to do a live commentary over one of my League Play games. I'm going to be telling you just some of the things that go through my head and why I'm doing the things that I'm doing. So yeah, hope you enjoy the vid. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into it. So in this beginning of the match, it's hardpoint and I decided to go vents. Vents is a good place to go because many people are going to go through mid-map and not expect it. However, once you fire once, they're going to expect you to be there, so you're going to want to back off for a little bit. After they think that you've gone, you can re-attack it and try and find some more people. Yeah, I did this here. Luckily, my teammates were in support, and we were able to get the hard point. So I noticed that there was someone up top window, so I went ahead and pushed it because I could tell he was reloading. Here, my teammates helped me out once again, and I decided to push somewhat into their spawn to try and spawn trap them once they came through there. However, I don't think any of them did. Now, if you notice, there's only 6 seconds left on the hard point, so I decided to rotate. I knew they'd have people here, and I think they got the back spawns, so I knew I had to check that. They had the hard point, and you always want to check these usual spots. They'll usually be hiding in a corner somewhere, so if you can just get behind, you can get the kill. I die here because I just pushed too far, and I was up against a cordite with a SOG, and I was running out of ammo. It's just something you don't want to push, I guess. Now here, I'm checking corners because there's usually people waiting there trying to kill you as you run in. I didn't see anybody, so I kept on going and decided to wrap around the bottom end of the building. Second, I didn't see that guy lying down there, but then once he got up, we gunned him down. Now once again, I noticed that there's only 15 seconds left on the hard point, and so it's time to rotate. Now as I rotate, I'm always going to be checking behind me because people, they'll see you. They'll chase you, and when you turn a corner, they won't expect it, so you can just go ahead and surprise them. I pushed that, and I knew that he knew I was weak and he was going to push it, so I slid across, and he didn't expect it, and I was able to get the kill. Now, as you can see here, I'm reloading and constantly checking my back. I want to make sure there's no one behind me so that I don't get killed. No one ended up chasing me, and I saw gun bullets in the side. I went to push it, but my teammate ended up killing him. Now here I'm pushing towards the hard point, always watching the entrance, and I ended up finding a kill. My teammate lasered me in the back, which was not good, but luckily the guy didn't start shooting at me. Pick off another kill, and I go to check lobby. I see someone there, and I throw it and pick him off. Now he's got me weak, so obviously I'm going to go into a corner and just stay there, so that if anyone pushes, I might not die. Now here is very agitating because my teammate killed me, and that's just unlucky. It's going to happen sometimes. Now here we're in the next hard point, and I know the guy's there, and I went ahead and killed him. Now I know they're going to be spawning here, and so I pushed it, and I ran out of ammo. Then I killed him, and I knew he'd push, so I slid across and killed him. Usually I'd go for the shot punch, but he was weak, and it died anyway. Now here, once again, I get caught in the crossfire. Unlucky, but that's how it is. Now I shot punched that guy because I could hear him coming. I guess he didn't hear me. And then I constantly wanted to check these sides. See, in that situation, you don't usually want to push that hit glitch like I did there, because you're probably going to die if you have a SOG. I spawned back in, and there's only 10 seconds on the hard point. However, the next hard point, I had to go through here anyway, so I decided to go in and push through. Once again, I see he's on that head glitch, and I don't really want to push it. So I wait for the objective to go away and for him to move. I let my teammates push up too for some support, and I tag him and let my teammate get the kill. Now we rotate to the next hard point. We know that they're in there, but I think it's only one person. We go ahead and push in, and I think there is indeed actually only one person. But then I checked window because there's always like a 90% chance that someone's going to be waiting there. And there was. I was able to kill him, and now the hard point was significantly in our control. I see both of them there, and I'm waiting, but they didn't seem to push it. However, they pushed from the lobby, and I was able to get one. Now here's a situation I probably shouldn't have done. I pushed that with my SOG with no ammo. Luckily, these guys weren't too good, so they didn't recognize it and didn't shoot me. In this situation, I definitely messed up. I knew the guy's a war machine, and I really could have just shot him to death if I had really been focusing. So here I pull out my Annihilator, which is obviously a really good weapon. I missed a shot, but I ended up hitting the rest, and this really gets you a lot of XP. So if you get Annihilator or Tempest or whatever you happen to be using, you want to go ahead and be smart with it because you could usually get streaks. I'm constantly checking vents and window, and yet I see people going window. I tag off one and then back off because the guy's already hit me for 40 damage. I'm waiting at window, and they don't seem to be coming, and so I decided to check lobby because they might be spawning there. I didn't see anyone, so I decided to start rotating to the next hard point, but then these guys showed up. Now here, I kind of messed up because I almost died. I should have just killed on the first time, but it ended up working out. I kept on going and decided to check lobby one last time because I saw gunshots, but nothing happened. I decided to go ahead and rotate to the next hard point, and I kept checking back and forth just to make sure. Now, they already had the hard point, and so I knew that we'd have to check. I already knew someone was going to be there because there's usually someone there waiting. Now, this was not a good idea. Pulling out your Hellstorm when you're just standing there isn't really good, especially since I didn't get any kills. Usually you're going to want to get in cover, especially if you're already on a high streak. Now, I went ahead and picked up an ICR because I genuinely like to pick up weapons. I feel very comfortable with many of the weapons that people use, and I think it's always good to get a long-range weapon if you're using something like a SOG. I see these people. I pull out my ICR, although a SOG would probably have done better there. Now, I jump up here to check that because it's always a good place. They won't expect it, and you can usually get a kill. I see that they're all here, and I come behind, and I'm able to get one, and then the rest are dead. At this point, I've got in my Thresher, and so I go ahead and call it in. Now, I'm going to want to play very passive now, because I don't want to choke this attack chopper. Getting that streak would be very helpful and definitely help us win. Now it's to the next hard point, and I need to go ahead and rotate over. I'm waiting to see, and I think they're going to spawn here, so I go ahead and check over, and sure enough, someone's there. Now I've got my attack chopper. However, you may notice that I don't call it in right away. It's not always good to have both your streaks right away because if you just call one in and then when that one goes away, call the other, it'll last for longer. Now here I go for the crash out because I notice I'm low on ammo on this ICR I picked up. I go ahead and reload and I watch the other spawn to see if they'll come through there. One did, and my teammate tempested him, and then I picked off the easy kill and then came back to kill them that had pushed through the other lobby. This guy was coming through vents, and it was just an easy shot punch for me. And then I pre-fired, even though no one was there, just because that will always help you. Now this was a bad idea, pushing with an ICR. I thought that they might be coming through the other door, but they didn't, and I ended up dying. Now here's something else that I think I actually did pretty well. I noticed that my teammate and him were in a gunfight in lobby, and instead of pushing him with my teammate, I went through vents and just waited for him, and got the simple kill. Now here I messed up. I saw his red dot in that one corner, but then he moved over and I wasn't thinking. Here I was waiting him, kind of baiting out my teammate. Now this is another unfortunate moment. Teammate killed me again, same teammate. Not really sure if he didn't like me or something, but that's how it is. Now here, I would probably want to attack that usually instead of backing off, but I decided to. And then this guy just ran straight through, so it was easy kill. And then turned on him. Always want to check behind you and be really aware of gunfire. Now, this was actually a bad move because someone could easily have been on that little spot I told you about, and I would have been instantly killed. So I checked window again, but this time I actually ended up dying. The guy just outgunned me, and that was my bad. I missed too many shots. Now here I decided to go ahead and pick up a Maddox because once again, I feel pretty comfortable, and I needed a long-range gun. Where I know that this could be the last hard point, so I just want to defend it and cover mid and to the right too. So they all pushing me, so it's easy kills to pick off. And then right at the end, I get the last guy before the game ends. If you've reached this far, you're at the end of the video. Thanks for watching all the way through, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to share this video with your friends, and if you don't have notifications on, make sure you go ahead and turn them on. Hope you have a nice day, and see you guys in another video.